Good morning, Susan. How you doing? Oh, I swear, I feel so off. My hip hurts so bad, I can barely walk on it, but I have to. Ugh, it's one of those days. How are you feeling today? I just, I feel like I'm running on empty. I really do. Like I was like this morning, I was like, okay, I feel like laying around, but I've missed Cool Gamer. How you doing? I was like, but I missed you guys so much. And I got to go to the laundromat today because I have to work tomorrow and the 8th. And then, so I need to go to the laundromat today. I definitely do not wash on the first. I don't need to clean up like that and, straighten up just the stuff you pull out from the day. But, yeah, so yesterday I went to IKEA with my mom and my sister. I love our IKEA trips. I love those. It's something we've done for years. Hold on one second. Sorry, I woke up this morning and I feel like my sinuses are annoying me and my throat is a little scratchy. So it just keep making me feel like I'm a sneeze or cough. But it's sinus and allergy feelings. It ain't nothing else. Good morning, Mama Ann. Good morning. How you doing? But yeah, like I said, so yesterday we went to IKEA. I love our IKEA trips. And normally when we go to IKEA, we normally go to the Joe's Crab Shack. Now it's been gone for years, but we would normally always go to Joe's Crab Shack when we left. So they built a Capitol Grill in front. I mean, where the Joe's Crab Shack used to be. So we're like, you know what? We're gonna stop there and have something to eat because originally we were gonna have lunch because we walked into IKEA at 12:30. So originally we were gonna have lunch there. And to celebrate my mom. My mom is a published writer, so she has a book that will be coming out in 2024 because right now she's doing revisions and everything else, but my mother is officially signed and as a published writer. And so we went out to celebrate that, because there's nothing better than living in your dreams, in which you dreamed your whole life to be able to do it. So she is definitely, I'm very proud of her. She's a hero to me. That's outstanding. I love to see anyone living in their dreams. But we didn't end up leaving IKEA until after 4. And we stopped at IKEA, the little Swedish restaurant inside IKEA. Everybody love the meatballs. They always smell so good. But anyway, we stopped there to get something to eat. I like, like some coffee, cappuccino, latte type, and and I got a croissant. And we stopped there. But that cappuccino messed my stomach up. Let me tell you all something. I cannot. I am not lactose intolerant at all. But I cannot. Man, how you doing, sis? How you doing? Um, but I cannot do dairy first thing in the morning. Like it can't be the first thing on my stomach. And for some reason, that cappuccino was like drinking milk yesterday morning. I mean, oh my god, oh my goodness, y'all! I felt terrible. I felt terrible. But when we went to Capitol Grill, it was really nice. When we told them we were coming to celebrate because we wanted to have a drink, they kept, oh, you know how you always come in there. I always want to give you cocktails first. Oh, you want a cocktail? You want to get a drink? You want to get a drink? So my sister said, well, we're going to definitely get a drink to take a toast to celebrate. And so the waiter's like, hey, what are you guys celebrating? We told him. Next thing we know, the manager's coming out. The other people are coming out. And they just being so nice to my mom. And then they gave her this nice little thing they made just to say congratulations. And they told her when her book comes out to come back with her book. And the meal is on her to say congratulate, on them to say congratulate. It was just really nice. It was really nice. Very expensive dinner, but really nice. And I mean, to me, my mom deserves the world. She deserves the world, and I'm blessed that as life gets better and better, she's still here to get the world from us because she deserves it. She definitely does. So yesterday was a good day. Like I said, today I woke up, my hip is worse than it was yesterday. It was bad yesterday, but I can take a lot of pain. So I can be in a lot of pain and still moving like I'm okay. And then it'll hit me like, oh my God, you're in so much pain. So, Tina, hey sis. So today I am fighting through. Like I said, my allergies and sinuses are up. So it makes me feel a little today. My hip is killing me, but I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna keep it moving. Like most of us, we are fighting through something. So I didn't come in yesterday because yesterday really went completely past me. But I didn't get home until 9 o'clock. So yesterday, almost 9 o'clock. So yesterday went really fast, and I missed you guys. And the day before yesterday, I'm eating some leftovers from the holidays, and I bit down on that tooth, and that's official. I have to get that tooth checked out. Now, in my whole life, I've never had a cavity. I have broke my tooth skateboarding. You know what I mean? My front tooth at that. I've had those kind of injuries with my mouth. But honestly, I cracked this tooth, and I'm gonna have to get it taken out of my mouth. I'm going to have to get it taken out of my mouth. But yeah, so it's just been a couple of days, and more of a couple of days on my body. I can usually mentally move, and sometimes you'll be able to tell and you can feel it in my mentals. But when it's physical, sometimes it'll slow me down. It'll sit me still. And even when I don't want to, like, I want to, it's people out here, like, I just feel like I'm missing out on everybody. So I was like, I have to come on here. We are in the last freaking Friday of the year, yo. This is the last Friday we got in 2022. Sly, what's happening? How you doing? But yeah, it's the last Friday in 2022. And even if we reflect on everything in here, what I want to reflect on is what I'm moving on into in life. See, some people want to stay stagnant, stay on something. I can't stay on something. That's like me staying in a relationship, begging somebody to do me right, but wasting all this time as they do me wrong. Like, I just can't do it. I can't call it. I can't call it. But yeah, like I said, this year has flew by. I mean, it it's unbelievable. And this year has had some big ups, and it's had some big blows. You know what I'm saying? And some downs. It has. I mean, that's life. And when you go through it, and you're just lucky if you could have made it through and still be standing. That's how I feel. If you made it through and you can still be standing, and you're still standing, you've made it further than most. Cause see, I came into the top of the year. This every year, but I came into the top of the year, and there were some people I thought was strong. And by this time of the year, as we getting toward the end of it, when we got one more day in it, I realized how something happened, and it broke them, and they'll never be the same. So even when they bounce back, the bounce back gonna be different because they'll never be the same. And I don't mean for the better. So sometimes when I'm looking at my life and I'm thinking about what I've stood through, what I bounced back from, what I held my head high after, I say, dang, damn it, you made it. Don't you ever sit and let nobody make you think you didn't, couldn't, or wouldn't, because you did. You did, you did. People say, oh, Daniel's giving, I'm spitting game. Y'all better know the difference between lectures and game. You know what I mean? This is game. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Yeah. Um, but that's it. You know what I mean? I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I can be me in a room full of sheep. I could still be me. Everybody could be the same, doing the same old funky two step. I'm me. Unapologetically too. Hmm. Oh, okay. You gonna celebrate on Sunday? Sunday's your birthday, Mary? Ooh. Oh yeah. Hey, new friend, how you doing? Welcome to the kingdom. Welcome to the kingdom. Um, but yeah, please, I didn't see my kids on Christmas, and we were supposed to get together. You know, but like I said, no matter what the bounces are of life, like I said, I'm still here. And I'm choosing with my look, no one is forcing me. No one is making me. No one is bribing me. No one is nothing. Coercing me, nothing. I am choosing to give what I want from the world. To do on others I expect to be done to me. You know what I mean? Like I literally am. See, I expect if I talk greasy to you, you talk greasy back. I expect if I get up in your face, you back up in mine. I expect if I throw my hand in the air, you ready to fight. You understand me? That's what I expect. And I expect when I show you respect, you give it back. Now, it can go either way on both sides. You know what I mean? And I'm ready for that stuff. But that's what I expect. I don't do nothing to nobody. I'm not looking to be better than you. I'm looking to get better for me. The only person I'm in competition with is the old me. But yeah, so it's been a year. But when I reflect on YouTube and like my channel, one of the things I want to say, man, more than anything, you'll never get me to stop thanking my minds or anything else. I won't. And it's just funny because when I came into this live and I saw Susan there, I thought back to when I didn't have any subscribers. And every time I came in this live, I saw Susan. Every single time I came into this live, so I saw Susan. It's in every live except for when she was in the mountains. Susan has been there. I thank you for that. I thank that to all my minds that they go above and beyond in their busy schedules and they show love and they show me love. And that means a lot to me in a world full of hate. I love my minds. I I do. I really do. When I think about talking to them and who they are and what they are, and I know it's true. You can't change my mind on that. I wouldn't pick it any other way. I wouldn't want any other mods. And that's a fact. Like I mean that. And what I love is I don't first of all, let me tell you something. I don't care where nobody go. I don't. I don't care who you subscribe to. I care that you are better in you and you safe and you okay. And if those are things that are going on, Danny is completely 150 with whatever you doing. You like it, I love it, and I mean it. But if I see you going somewhere and they torturing you, I'm gonna say, wait a minute, Booney. Why are you over here being treated like shit and liking it? I'm not gonna be with that. But I never care where anybody goes. I don't. I don't. But one thing is when I see that, I was thinking, oh, that's my buddy, or oh, there's my this, or there's my sister, there's my brother, that's my, that's what I think when I see you somewhere. And when I see my mom, something, you know what I always see? I see the same queens I see every other time I see them. Just like they see me, I'm not gonna be no different. Same way, I'm actually gonna be better in other people's chats. See, everybody who know me know that they know I'm gonna be better in other people's chats because I ain't gonna say the silly stuff I say on mine. I'm not gonna drop the F bomb in your chat like I'm gonna drop it in mine. I'm not gonna drop it in my chat. Matter of fact, I put the word on the ban list just so I didn't type it in the chat. You know what I'm saying? uh, it's funny, some people look at their minds as just they flunkies or people they own, or I don't know, people that's on today, I don't know what they think their minds are. Let me tell you what my minds are. My minds are people who came to be a part of my team, who I might have met in other chats or wherever we may have met and crossed paths. But I tell you something, my minds are definitely my family. We are locked. I am locked. They could stop. I could take the wrench tomorrow, and I would never take the friendship or the love or the respect I have for these women. The other day I was on here crying about Emily because I love her. I've never met her in my life, but I've sat and talked with this person for real, for real. I love my moms. I got love for y'all. Like I said, but if it ain't even a hierarchy, it's just that I don't know. They are my family. Like I said, I don't call nobody my mama. Mama Ann, I couldn't call her nothing else now. I can't even. I feel like if I call her Mary Ann, I'm disrespecting her. Bougie, how you doing? How you doing? You ain't in no bushes, girl. You in the throne. We stay on the throne. The crown can't be in no bushes all on their knees. Oh my goodness. But we get a little bougie. Bougie. We get too bougie for that. Oh no, no, we don't bushes. Bushes. Oh my god, never. That's like saying we in fake grass. Oh no, no, no. We are on thrones. And that throne could be your job. Shit. Look, let me show y'all what throne I'm in right now. Wait, hold on. I'm in the throne of my bed. Feel the love. How you doing? We at the end of this year. How we doing? And then one of the things too is no matter who come up in here, they come in with respect. So we gotta respect that. We got a couple of little that'll come in sometimes and throw out a little triple X number or throw out some racial little slur or something. Oh no, a note. If you come up in here and you start spelling the word out, first time you put one letter, we letting it go. If your name is any kind of derogatory slur against somebody, I mean like against somebody's race, you know what I mean, or they sexual. Vixie, Vixie. Who messing with my Vixie? Who messing with my Vixie? Hey, sis. It's 2022. We ain't playing with them no more for 2023. But yeah, I wish I would hear when somebody go. What I care about is if you go there and you dissing me. Now, if you go, because here's what I tell y'all. Y'all not going to have me say, oh my goodness, y'all messing with my ops. I'm from a place where op is somebody you will KILL. Literally. Not figuratively. For real, for real. Like, if y'all got close, somebody's going to end up gone. So, how we got ops on YouTube? Like, a couple of them, I don't wish they life would end. I wish they social media life would end. I wish, you know what I'm saying? I wish they could get their jaw wide shut for a while so maybe they shut the hell up, but I just don't wish they life. There's a couple of people on here I wonder how they even get laid, but I mean, that's just my opinion. I know that's right. Oh, Vixie, I already know. I remember one day we were talking about something, and Vixie said something like, I ain't had a bar fight in a long time. I said, wait a minute, Vixie. This was a while back. I forget what, we were just talking in chats about stuff. And Vixie says, I said, oh, Vixie, right. I know I'm having her sit in, we go out. I know we'll be back to back. Letting them have BB. How you doing? How you doing? Oh yeah, advance Happy New Year. It's around the corner, and we are gonna kick it like it's 1999. But yeah, that's what I tell people. Y'all, one thing about me is I don't hang around the week. And when I'm with the week, I make it very clear that I am protecting them because obviously people think they're gonna walk all over them. But usually I'm rolling with bosses and I'm rolling with people that wish a mofo would. You know what I mean? I'm rolling with people that are the aid and assistance. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ever heard of the AA? Somebody say I need a little AA, I need a little aid and assistance. You know what I'm saying? That's the muscle. But yeah, what's everybody getting into for New Year's Eve? Are you like me? I usually in New Year's Eve, I'm laid back. I don't even leave out my crib past a certain time. I done lived, I done partied, I done rode the wild side, I done been robbed on New Year's Eve. Like I done been everywhere you could be. My whole thing is I like to just sit still. I like to bring it in a calm because sometimes you bring it in, it's like, man, the year I got stuck, man, that year was just as lit as that was. You get what I'm saying? It was just that lit. And so I try my best to sit in kind of calm. I really want to use my deep fryer tomorrow. I do. Of course, I'm gonna make some black eyed peas and greens, but I was thinking about making like some, I don't know, fried chicken with it. But I really want some catfish so bad. I usually don't want catfish all the time, but when it comes to it in a deep fry, I want some catfish. Okay. Yeah, it's like you just get to a point where I'm like, I done did that already. I don't want to do that. I want to do something different. Yeah, so like I said, I'm really like I said, tomorrow I'm working till 8. But I'm working till 8 tomorrow. My goal is when I come in from work, take a shower, chill, do a live, you know what I mean? Do that. That's really what I plan to bring it in. The last couple of years, Vix and everybody else, and to be honest with you, I brought in New Year's Eve sleep because it was just another day. And especially with the eye, just after this year of my eye, when I got it done in August of 2020, that New Year's Eve, I really didn't care. I literally was asleep. I would sleep most of the day because as that depression was kicking in, it was on the side of me just sleeping about that eye. Then, like I said, then the following year of New Year's Eve of 2021, I was in Georgia. So then I had my own fights of thinking about like what is going on. I had a grandbaby, two grandbabies that I couldn't see because I'm in a whole different state. It was so much going on me mentally that both New Year's Eve were kind of just like, hey, Happy New Year, good night. Like that's how I felt. And then last year I was on a different time zone, so that was throwing me too about New Year's Eve. Like, wait a minute, wait, what do you mean? Wait, they're saying Happy New Year and it's not even 12 o'clock here. Come in, then. Mm, hold on. Wait. Wait a minute. I didn't do that. Sorry. Hold on one second. Hey, Lo. Hey, you got to pay attention. You ordering movies in there, and you ordering old ass movies. You paid for Norbit and Precious. Those are charged to my Prime account. Don't pay for movies. You reminded me of the kids when they used to be on pay per view. But yeah, y'all. Like I said, I've just Nino is a mess. You already know it, Mama and Nino a mess. He be on nothing. Thank you, B Bean. Thank you for the super sticker. I, but yeah, like I said, as we come into this year, I'm like, we have had some great things in the kingdom. We have loved on each other. I have seen people in the kingdom talking to each other and they are building relationships with each other stronger. Not saying they didn't know each other before that, but just it's a better thing. And I don't know, for some reason, we can enjoy let me tell y'all something. I'm probably a hotter mess than most people are. You know what I mean? I've just I've evolved. The the hot mess is what led to me in everything. But there's nothing in my life that I'm be like, oh my God, I couldn't say what happened in my life because it just there's some things I don't know how to verbalize it. I mean to say in a way that I don't hurt or affect other people who might be going through it or might, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't speak on it that much. That's why certain topics I don't get into. Yeah, I definitely want to be a better steward of my money for 2023. I pray that every year. Because I mean, I'll take care of business, but then I'll just at the end of the year think of all these things I could have did better or invested into. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like 2023 is the year of me. And that mean that for everybody. You should really come in this year loving you more. Like I said, this stuff I'm saying, this ain't like this just for us to be better. When did loving you make your life worse? When when did you enjoying the people who you love and have around you and enjoying your time? When did that make your life better? When did you budgeting your money and being a better steward of it make your life worse? That's what you say. When did any of this stuff make your life worse? How could it make your life worse? How could biting your tongue and knowing when to hold them make your life worse? Eagles, how you doing, King? How you doing? But that's what I'm saying. So when I think of these things, I'm like, this stuff we should all be bringing into our life next year. Just like I told people, when they say it's no such thing as a perfect place, you right. But I'm damn sure gonna make sure my home sits in the most peace I ever be in. I want to feel like I'm in baby heaven. I want to feel that kind of energy off my body when I'm at home. You know what I mean? That's how I want to feel. So if there is no place on earth that has it, you better make one. That's what's wrong with us. We waiting for somebody to make it for us. You waiting for somebody to complete you. You waiting for somebody to love you like you need to be loved. You waiting for somebody to hear you like you want to be heard. You waiting when you don't hear you. You will question you. You fighting you. You beat you up. You don't think you deserve nothing good. So why the would the universe give it to you when it's waiting for you? And that's what I learned about my life. And as I keep going, I realize it's not about what I'm looking for. It's already waiting for me. I have a, let me tell y'all, when I tell y'all about the crown, you got one too. That's why I ain't coming here and say, look, I am royalty and y'all my peasants. No, we all royalty. I'm just waiting for you to put your crown on and understand you deserve it. And that's what I mean. But that's the thing. Like, so when I tell people, I'm like, oh, I'm a hot mess. I mean, the other day I had to call Terry Lynn because I was literally about to get fist to cuffs with somebody. And so the truth of the matter is, I'm human. But it's a lot I'm refusing to go back. So I imagine where I'd be if I was doing all of them. Everything wrong we did in life didn't happen overnight. I didn't wake up one night, everything I did bad happened all on that Tuesday. So if I think I'm gonna wake up on Wednesday and set it all straight by Thursday, I'm only setting myself up for failure. But I can day by day, piece by piece, better me for the betterment of me. That's okay, mama. But yeah, I just, that's what's funny is people be like, oh, Dan, you trying to do this. What? I'm trying to better my life and tell you the things I'm doing to better them and telling you that some of the stuff you doing, you think I don't know them. I do know them because I did them. I used to blame myself for everything. I used to explain myself all the time because I felt like nobody understood me. I felt like I always was wrong. I felt like I always messed stuff up. I felt like everything wrong you could feel. And I would just beat myself up. Oh, as soon as something happened, as soon as somebody said something, I'd be explaining myself that 50 going north. I'm telling about 1985 because that actually no. And then I also didn't accept what was mentally going on with me. Like in life, PTSD can come from many different things. That's why lots of times when you hear about it, you hear about soldiers who have it from trauma. But here's the thing, you ain't got to be a soldier to have had a lot of trauma. You didn't have to live in the ghetto to have been in a lot of drama. Life could have just dealt it because that's what life does. But look, y'all, I'm gonna show y'all so y'all can see what I'm facing right now. Hold on, because he's gonna try to move. He gonna try to move y'all. Can I ask you something, sir? Nina, why are you Nick, Nick, Nick? No, what is he doing for New Year's? I need to know. Nina, what's your New Year's resolution? Oh no, it's not to lick people's face. They don't want your face. They don't want to be licked in their face. What else? What do you plan to do this year? No, you're not licking face. Go get your leash. Now, see, if this was Gino, he'd go get the leash and actually bring it. When it's me, this is what you get. Go get your leash. He laying down behind me. Roll it on his back. That's what I get. That's what I get, y'all. Snuggle Snuggles. How you doing, Snuggle Bunny? That's what I get. Look, I get him right here. Where's Waldo? Right there. Anyway, y'all. Like I said, I woke up this morning and said, you know what? I that Vixie, that's him. He's such a character. I hope for New Year's he get a role on a soap opera. Because he is such a character. But anyways, yeah. When I think about I think about all the years of trying to please all these people. You ever did it, y'all? You ever meet a guy, you trying to please them and be all these things they like, but they seem not to understand what it is you need, or you like, You try to please all these people at your job, you go above and beyond and do everything else, and then somebody who half-ass and get the promotions, they get noticed. You spend all this time being the friend that's always there, and then every time you need somebody, you're alone. You spend all this time, baby, that's okay. Still be you, but make sure, like I said, for 2023, it's all about me. For 2023, you better love you. You better, let me tell you something. Your body gonna glide a different way. You gonna feel a different way about yourself. I'm so glad to hear that, Snuggle. Triple A, Triple A. I know it's the day before the end. I'm seeing all my crowns. I love you guys. I love we have made it through this year, and no matter what all of us have been through, whether we told it or didn't tell it, we are still counting and standing here today, and there's a reason for that. And trust me, y'all, the reason ain't never gonna be so we could be on YouTube being insulted, talked about, demeaned. That ain't why we made it, honey. No, we didn't make it for that. We didn't make it for that, but we made it. It was times in this year I didn't think I could make it. It was times in this year I didn't want to make it. It was times in this year I wanted to give up, and I waved the white flag and I said, I surrender. But you know what? I surrendered, and I didn't even realize until the middle of this year. I surrendered that part of me that wants to live in pain because it's all it knows. I surrendered that part of me that was gonna beat me up. Y'all could beat me up. Anybody out here, I've been called everything but a child of God. You call me anything you want, I will not answer to that because I am not that. I will wear this crown and I will wear it like I'm supposed to. And that's what I've done this year. Doom doom little bruh, how you doing? So for me, I got better in the year. You know what I'm saying? I can't complain. I stayed in a hotel for 8 months and did not lose my mind when there were days. There were days when I was talking about myself worse than anybody could have. Because let me tell y'all, anybody know me, know. In my days of being a shorty, being wild, there's only two things I'm going to do at a hotel. One is go there with a dip or something because I ain't bringing nobody to my crib like that. And two was if we was doing something illegal. So I was never one for hotels. I do not like to even sleep in other people's bed. I don't sit on other people's toilet. So for me to be in a hotel for 8 months, y'all, it took a part of me that wanted to give up because I was in places I never thought I'd be in my life. It was places I said if I ever had to be there, I'd rather be dead. And I said that. And not only did I not wish to be dead when I was there, I came alive when I was there. Man, I'm blessed. When I think of this year and I think of the kingdom and I think of where we gonna go. Nino, get your leash. Carlos, would you take him out real quick? I would stop the live and do it, but I know he must have to go suddenly right now. That's why he's doing that. So he's taking off my sketch. But yeah, that's why I'm like, when y'all think about this year, think about what you made it through. Even if you were sick, are you still here? Because if you did, you made it. And Rena, how you doing? Oh, well, be careful. And thanks for joining us. Happy Friday. Thank you, Snuggle. Man, I'm telling you, it was hard. It was hard. It had my anxiety up. I got my dog in this awkward place. My dog's anxiety is up. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm paying $5.25 a week, and that went on for months before they started giving us a discounted rate. So they changed for the seasons and stuff. But I appreciate being there. Those people were cool, and I felt safe there because y'all already know when I was moving. Every 23 days when you had Joe B and Joe every 23 days when we had to move up to another hotel, that was even more draining. And then when we go to another hotel, the other hotels now, the Red Roof Inn, we all know a lady tried to spit, or she spit at me. You know what I mean? Disgusting. I've never been spit at in my whole life. And the fact that I'm not doing 25 to life right now is a blessing. Because, see, God didn't let that spit touch me. Because if it did, I don't have to tell you what would have happened. I promise you it would have been slow singing and flower bringing for her whole family. Because it would have been an ending. Oh, no. God knows. Oh, Grace Case, I experiences. But yeah, when I was there, they were cheaper because they were like 450 for the week, and I was only there 2 weeks, and I left 4 days shy of my 2 weeks of being there. But they were cheaper, but they were more trifling. It was like a meth lab, like it was not for me. Period. And then the other hotel was $600 a week, and then they had a $20 a day dog fee. So it was like, oh my God, if you did 2 weeks with them, it was like, oh my God, I am spending over, oh my God, oh my God. And like I said, even with the hotel I was in, it's a 1-star motel. And I was never trained to say that. At least I had a roof over my head and I didn't have to beg, borrow, or steal to pay it. I never scam, scheme, not one mofo in 8 months to get that money. But see, let me tell you something. Just to stay in a hotel, I spent almost $16,000 on just the room and board. That wasn't the food I ate, the bus fare I used. Oh, please. That wasn't trips to the dispensary. That wasn't, hell no. So do you think, man, I was beating myself up every day thinking of all this money being spent and I ain't have nothing to show for it. Then one day it hit me, you do got something to show for it. You got a roof over your head. And every time I seen somebody sleeping on the streets, sleeping in Rio Tent City, sleeping on a bench, sleeping under a box, sleeping under a sheet, yeah, when I saw that, I thank God it wasn't me. When I had people tell me about how they had to surrender their animal because they couldn't take them into their apartment and that they were so incomplete, I thank God that wasn't me. So some people say, man, Danny likes stuff that don't make no sense. She ain't happy over something. Well, let me get my happiness. Because I spent so much time in life getting mad over everything, being ready to cuss out the world because it was for piece of shit, doing this. And I forgot about all these roses around me. So somebody asked me the other day, said, damn, how many phrases you going to put on your wall? I said, well, when my shipments come, I got about 100 more. You heard me? Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, this was wrong with us. We knock what people do to make them happy because we unhappy. And we mad that somebody actually took control of their life. That's real control. You take control of your life when you really start making sure that what you want is what you put out there and what you get back. Stop waiting for something. Your mama don't owe it to you. Your daddy don't owe it to you. You owe it to you. You know what you want? Go get it. Go get it. I wanted peace. I wanted to show that we are built off community. And I wanted to prove to myself that not only am I a great woman, there are great women out here, but you got to get to know them by letting women in your life. And you know what? I did all that year. And I stood on a ledge doing it. And I'm glad I did it. I'm grateful for doing it. I wouldn't. Matter of fact, I wish I would have did it sooner. I wish I would have did it sooner. Yeah, I don't want to go to this laundry, man. Because everybody and their mama gonna be there with 900 loads of laundry. And here I'm gonna be coming in with my linen and a load of laundry. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Oh man, you are precious. We love you. Oh, around the trees? That's beautiful. Oh yeah, slow singing and flower bringing. You know, Biggie said it best when he said it'll be some slow singing and flower bringing if my burglar alarm starts ringing. What should they call the guns was for? Come on now, like, but it'll be some slow singing and flower bringing. You man, if that it fell right in front of my crotch, man, when it hit the ground, I looked up. We began. I'm not going. I think YouTube will ban me if I start telling you how I went the whole fuck off. So then she tried to go in her room. I came them stairs, and then the guys, they were trying to act. So I walked back to my room. So I'm like, that's okay. I'm going to get my dog and my dog. You know what I'm saying? I got something for her. And I went back, and when I did, I kid y'all not, because I was listening to a Terry Lynn live from like maybe 2 days before. That's what I was listening to when I was walking into the office. So instantly, I said, I'm about to call Terry Lynn. And I called her. And I called Terry Lynn. Oh, and I text my brother to tell my brother to come to bring his ass straight over here to this hotel because I'm gonna need him to come get Nino. Because I'm going to jail. Because I'm going to jail. I'm not going to let Nino end up out here and have to be put down because he acting a fool. I'm going to jail. And then I remembered I'm a real motherfucker boss. She didn't spit on me. She tried. She spit at me. True facts. Very disrespectful. Two, she was white. It made it hella mofo disrespectful. Even more. First of all, you could spit at me and be blue, and I'm still going to tear your ass up. And then three, when she went to get confronted, she ran inside her hotel room. So I knew she didn't want the smoke. She was acting like she wanted so bad when she walked in the cigar shop, called me. You know what I'm saying? She didn't want that smoke. But anyway, but as a real boss, what I told him was, hey, stop that room for them 4 days. Oh, it won't clear today. You won't. I don't give a fuck about getting today. And I went and checked in back where I was. And I left in. I left that day. Left that day. But I mean, stuff would happen at that hotel that was weird. At night, everybody be getting high. Then people would get high and be leaning on your door because they done passed out. Or I don't like shit like that. Like, I don't live like that. If I was ever any part of the drug game and be selling, it would not be sitting there living that close with the people who are losing their lives and they man with it. Like, it's just not that. Unless it was a loved one of mine who I was praying for, loving on, and everything else. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, I don't need them. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to be in them kind of vicinities with each other. But I also, yeah, whole spit. And that bitch didn't just spit. That bitch, because that's what I heard as I was walking. So I'm walking on the first level floor, and I'm walking back toward the stairs. The stairs is over to the left. She's over right before you get to the way the stairs are down here to go up. And that bitch spit. Now she could have been spitting for somebody else. I don't know. She could have just spit at that moment. Then I don't give a rat's patootie kadootie kajudy. If you spitting and people are walking, you better look. God damn it. You better look. You better look. You better look. Take pictures, screenshots, whatever you need to do. But yeah. Yeah, but see, God spared me and her that day. He spared us. He spared us from a trip to the morgue and a trip to the penitentiary. Because I would have pled guilty. That's what's wrong. Y'all I think I'm gonna go up in there and plead innocent. I'm gonna plead guilty. Thanks, love. He had to go there. I knew I was like, he was just laying here asleep. Now he in my face. Oh, okay. Oh man, y'all. My hip is killing me. I cannot just jump up. Yes, we have to go where we are celebrating. Yeah, and just do. And hey, if I go somewhere where I'm not celebrating, I just watch. You know what I mean? I don't go in there and try to get in the chat and see if everybody gonna give me a hey girl, how you know? I just wanted to see what was going on. That's what I was watching for. Oh yeah, I don't play that kind of stuff. It's just a lot of stuff I don't do. I don't do. I'm real leery of a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? That's one thing I got. That's why I tell y'all, if I let you in my world, there are gonna be people who've known me 20, 30 years and say, "Ooh, she really got to be trusted," because they know it's real hard. to get into my space. Not because I'm ever worried about what somebody gonna do to destroy it. I'm worried about if you test it when I let you in and I don't let people in, what I'm gonna do that's gonna destroy me. That's what I always think about. I don't think, and see, I'm honest. I always tell people when you meet people and they honest, you better take heed to what they saying. So if I say to you like, "Oh yeah, I never worry about what you do to me," I'll probably bounce back from that. It's just I worry about what I might do because you do that to me. Wait, what's a bundle of what? How much that would have cost me in court fees if I would have went to trial on that woman? No, because I'd have pled guilty. We wouldn't have had to do a trial. I'd have just been like guilty, guilty, guilty. I threw her over the banister. Yes, that happened. Oh, are you talking about all the money I spent? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And just housing myself in hotels from March 23rd until December 2nd was almost $16,000. And other fees and anything else I spent was probably about another 4 grand, and that's food included because I ate fast food just about every day. Other than that, going to the grocery store, I spent at the grocery store on just side food $75 a week in the store, and that's not trips to the store where you just bought a water that was almost $3 and you bought a candy bar that was $2 and yeah, yeah. But on fast food, yeah, my fast food. Until I started working at a restaurant, which cut that fast food when I'm there, but I still bought a lot of fast food because I only worked 2 days a week. I mean, I was at three. I've done more hours in this holiday time because I just moved. I've done more hours these, but no, I only work 2 days a week. That as soon as we get back, and then when we get back to the new year, if I go into surgery in February, I won't be working no more at all. That's just a no. I'll be okay. But yeah, no. Almost $16,000 in Rome. And I got the receipts to prove that, but I don't have to prove that to nobody because I don't have to lie about it to nobody. Nobody paid it. I didn't come on here on YouTube one time and get one dime to pay my rent. Hey y'all, could you pay my no? Could you pay for me to go in there and I got y'all this five a week? That's why I be like, these people be $400-500 short on their rent half a month after rent was due. I was paying that a week. Oh, I did Susan. I did deep breathing. I meditated. I prayed. Yeah, I did say some Hail Marys. I was in everybody's religion that day. I was in everybody's religion that day. I was calling on Buddha. I was all please. I was in everybody's religion that day. Say, I know it's only one God, but I was calling on all of them. I said, oh, I need Hova. I need them all. Yeah, people always want proof, but then they don't want proof. See, proof is in the pudding, and my word is my bond. I don't have to sit up here and make up nothing. Here's the thing: if I say I paid $16,000 to stay in that hotel for 8 months, what would be the purpose of lying on it? Who paid for it but me, my mama, and me? My parents, excuse me. Who would? So who would that? Would that would be on what? That'd be on who? I'd be saying it to get what? Sympathy? Because I don't need sympathy on that. That means I'm blessed. That means that in a hard time and a price like that, I was able to do it, and God is good. So, but in this world, and here's something I've learned too: you can come with all the proof you want. People believe what they want to believe. You got all the proof. You sitting there. That why do you think I said for years I spent my life trying to explain myself because you're trying to prove you're telling the truth. You're trying to prove you were really hurt. You're trying to prove this happened. You're trying to prove you did this. What? When people have decided what they decided about you, you can't prove shit to them. That's why I tell people all the time: when people show you who they are, believe them. Not what they telling you, what they show you. Believe them. And for 2023, y'all, let me tell y'all something. These YouTube streets. Y'all think people be caring because people going to other people's chat. People be caring because these are the most insecure, jealous people I've ever seen in my life. I mean, they be jealous. They just, you'll have Six people in the chat and they jealous. You have none. They jealous because you're still happy. You just jealousy. It's all jealousy. That's why they counting each other's cash apps. I don't know how you be counting people cash apps because they had to tell you they cash apps for you to know. They be counting your super chats. They be counting your crowd. They counting everything but your pube hairs. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, these people nosy. Oh yeah, she keeps spitting on people. I promise you, she gonna spit on the right one. Cause I am promising you that she almost caught lead that day. Like I ain't even finna. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it and make it sweet. She almost caught lead, but like I said, I love my dog enough. With the moment when I couldn't think about myself, I love my dog enough that I knew if I put one in, first of all, like and I hate to say it, I know where I live and I know what country this is, but I know they'd have been there so fast, and I couldn't leave without a ride. I was gonna call an Uber, get it there first, get her. You know what I'm saying? And then they took my dog. They had to put him down because I made a decision to put down somebody who wasn't even worthy of being down or up. You understand me? Like cause she dead, but see, God spared her from spitting on me. Cause see, if she had, it wouldn't have been even me thinking about it or caring. I wouldn't have honestly at that moment cared about Nino. I would have thought to myself, it's only her I must get. And that, because when you live in that zone, vengeance is yours, said myself. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know I used to be like, oh, vengeance is mine. You get me and I'm gonna get you back, honey. And it's going, oh, nice thing. So some days I fight the demon. Carlos, could you turn that down, please? I'm like, damn, is that shit getting louder? Oh my goodness. Like I said, nah, it'd have been a whole different case. She had spit on me. Man, it's not involving anyone. Yeah, I don't know nobody proof. People be on here like, oh yeah, I was sick. And people, what hospital was it? You gonna pay the bill? You gonna give me your body part that's healthy? Cause mine ain't healthy. Cause if you're not about to do none of those, if you're not about to give me some of your organs or whatever it is I need, then I'm gonna need you to get all about my hospital bills or my hospital business. Right, I gotta give you my mental diagnosis. Okay, how about I give you my mental diagnosis, but I just go ahead and go all the way off on you, and then we'll just blame it on my mental. How about we do that? Yeah, I'm not. I'm on the side of me. Now I'm not gonna lie. When things now, wait a minute, because I gotta say this for me. I'm the type when most people stand around, I stand up. So when something is definitely where I have to say I have to pick a side where this is where I'm telling you I stand or who I stand with, then when I have to do that, I will do that. So, like I said, with this, I got no enemies on here. I'm willing to respect anybody who is respecting me. And just because I'm respecting you don't mean we boo boo, cuckoo. We don't talk on the phone. I don't talk on the phone to many people on here. And if I do, that means it's something special. But when it comes to this whole shit right now that's going on, I definitely am on team. Well, first of all, we all know I'm on team Terry Lynn. I'm on team Jules. I'm on team Mills. Like I said, I'm on that team with them on that. Now, what they do is what they do because they grown ass women. Matter of fact, every last one of them older than me. So they're grown women to do what they want. But I stand in the chain and change them, and I stand with saying, I know that no matter what somebody's saying, especially like when Connie Terry Lynn, I met her in person. Y'all out here calling her a druggie. I was with her 4 days. Ain't a druggie in town that can sit with you 4 days, 24/7, and not do get high. Not one. Not one. Not one. Not one. It could be your son or daughter, and you could love them to death, and there's no way that that demon called that drug could keep them from going and get it. They do it in you in Sin City. It's everywhere. And then I don't know about y'all, but y'all can't be calling somebody poor and then telling me they got a big C habit. I mean, because C is expensive. Booty, do y'all know? Come on now. Once you get 8 bucks, you know what? I can't. I ain't. I'm not even going to explain it. I'm not going to explain what I don't need to explain. Didn't I just say I'm done doing that? I'm done doing that. I stand on that. Yeah, and I'm cool with hiding. Like I said, so if people don't like me because of who I'm cool with, then you selling yourself short. You know what I'm saying? You selling yourself short. Because I don't dislike people because of who you like. I dislike people because you ain't shit. I dislike people because they be doing something that I know would trigger me to do something real bad. That's what I don't like about people. I'm not here to judge you. I got no heaven or hell to send you to. I got no jail to put you in. I got no paddle to put you over my knee and spank your booty. I don't have none of this. I don't want none of this. I'm not your mommy. Yes, but Joe, you're right. That is the way to be. And that's what I do. I be up in everywhere I want to be and anywhere I want to be. When y'all see me up in there on some BS. Like when? Come on, some of y'all been seeing me in chats almost 3 years. Don't let's not even front. I'm not new. Some of these people that's deep in the storm, I was over here before they was even over here. I've watched the clout party chase. I've heard the story change people, but the story stay the same. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't, come on, don't play with me, y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so guys, what is a good time today to what are some good times for everybody? I'm about to set another live right now, and I think we're gonna set that one. Trying to think of what's a good time because I want to do two more lives today. So by doing that, I had to break them because I think it's Friday. I think today we need to start talking about what was some of the wildest you couldn't believe you saw this day, like in YouTube this year. You know what I mean? The short version, because yeah, we ain't gonna type no theses up in these things, but like the short version. You know what I mean? And hey, if it's a video that's still standing, I recommend people go watch it because I mean we gonna talk about some highlighted moments. Let's see which ones people think about. Because I mean, from the subs and us, because I could think of quite a few that stand out to me from this year. I think I might go do some back watching just so I can remember, get real backup ending because it's some. It's some that are just always one that'll always stand out for me for this year of like, wait, the hell did I just see? It's going to be when Bella came into Jules' chat. It was like that she was that Bella was part of the FBI. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I had to do. I'm gonna upload that video, not upload, put that video on my time on my community wall because I first of all I was laughing walking down the street so hard that people thought something was wrong with me. That was by far y'all one in the ad libs and the things and the music that Jules was saying and playing. Y'all, classic. That was when I learned like to her humor and was like, oh, wait a minute, this little beat is hilarious. Hilarious. Oh, that shit was. And then Bella kept coming in and coming in. And then on that same week, Bella was taking time out to say happy birthdays and then let it be known she was in the feds. Now she not with the feds. The feds got the motherboard. That girl a liar. She should be a lawyer because she's a liar. But that one always a standout is something that made me hit the floor. I ain't even gonna lie. I can't even lie. That was one that definitely had me dying. John Yates had a couple of shit that was just like, oh, OMG, and I shouldn't have laughed, but I ain't gonna lie. I was laughing. And one, y'all already know, when he had that Starbucks cup, I was hitting the floor. And Sam was there, you darn. I do too. I do too. New Year, it's all about me. Everybody needs to take that in. Be a better you. Be a better friend. Be a better lover. Be a better mother. Be a better sister. Be a better brother. Be a better whatever you are. Be it. Be a better employee. Be better to yourself. Love on yourself more. Follow your dreams more. Invest into the things that you really feel you should be doing because time is ticking. And I promise you that clock got more times passed than it got in front of you. So let's get it, y'all. Oh, enjoy your daughter. But yeah, we got to. 2023, it's all about me. And that don't mean I'm just, you got to be a little bit selfish because you cannot forget about self, or else you'll sit back and be one of those people who you do all these great things for people. I've been at this point too, where you do all this great stuff for people, and then you sit back and it didn't come from your heart anymore because you sit around saying, I did this for such such, and they ain't never did this for me. I did this and they only did this for me. I gave them this much and they only gave me this much. When you're doing that, it wasn't from your heart, and you might as well have just been putting money up your ass or throwing it away or throwing away what you did because it won't be seen for the greatness from your heart because it wasn't from your heart when you expected it back 2 times better, 3 times faster. Come on. But now I do something and I say to myself, no matter what, no matter what, if I did it, if I gave it to you, if I said it was from my heart, I meant it. I'm not gonna bring it up, question it, or nothing. Cause if I had to do it over, I'm gonna do it the same way, and I'm still gonna find out you wasn't on shit later. That's just it. But it won't change where I came from. So yeah, so I'm excited. I definitely this year cannot end. It will not end, and we not do trivia. Have I ever where we throw in some new questions, but we play with Emmylou's questions? We will. We will. Right. If you do that, it's not from your heart. But so many people do that. They so quick tell you everything they did for somebody, then it wasn't from your heart. It was so you could do just what you're doing right now. Boasting and bragging. And that's why so many people don't ask for help. Mm, yeah. Yes, you will. And there's so many ways, Snuggle Bunny, that you can help and you can contribute. You can also find out about organizations that do things for the homeless in your community. And then you can either join with them, you can put money toward their organization, you can donate things to their organization, and they make sure that they are good organizations that have done things. Follow them on YouTube or Instagram and see what they do and what they've been and how they've established for the community. And then you could be a part of that. Then that way you're not dolo solo out there doing it. If you are dolo solo doing it, do like I do. One, find out in your city, are there any laws about passing out to the homeless? Um, and if so, then you just do it out. Like I'm in Chicago, keep some gloves in your book bag, keep some scarves on you, some hats on you, because sometimes I might just be giving that out. But yeah, it's a way to do it. Emily Lou love for life. It's 5 life with her. Way past her being gone, me being gone, I'm a lover forever. And so she'll always be a part of the kingdom. Oh, you have an ice cream truck. Oh, let me know when you get that ice cream truck up and going, girl, because I'm coming. You be 9,000 miles away and I still come. That's right, my man. It's love for her forever. Your pesky boss. Say, how dare him? Like I'm at work while I'm working. That's how I felt that day. I was watching her live and it was so good. And all these people came and I said, I put in the chat, man, I'm sorry, y'all. I had to work. Like I'm at work. Oh, Yes, I know. To me, just giving money isn't doing it, but sometimes there's organizations I want to be a part of. Like they've had organizations that go out to different countries and do stuff, and well, we always hear about them when it's what is it called when they come to the church? You know, I forget, missionaries and stuff. But when I hear about stuff like that, like when they had the when we had Hurricane Katrina, when we had the thing in Haiti, I wanted to go and help and build. But sometimes when you can't, because I had smaller children and I couldn't just jump on something like that, and things were happening to people going out there doing that stuff, but I couldn't jump on it. But what I could do was I could donate to organizations that were helping to gas up the buses that were driving people out there. So, like I said, there's a way that you could be a part of anything. Whenever I wanted to give back on food, I would go to shelters and see what days that they had where they needed volunteers to help feed. So, like food places that feed homeless, like soup kitchens that just feed you, and then they don't house you, they just feed you. And so you just find a way, you know, and you'll be surprised. So that's what I mean by. Oh, snuggles. Okay, mama. He said, "Cause you take them all home." Yeah, I know. When your heart cares, let it care. We need to see more people caring. We know it's a lot of hate out there. Everybody show us that. We done showed it ourselves sometimes. But I love, like I said, I'm gonna show people. Like when I stand in a chain of change, you must understand that if one link breaks, the whole chain breaks. So when I stand in a chain of change, I'm letting you know that I understand that my person that you like, you may not like them, or they may not be perfect, or they may not be this, but I stand with them. I stand with them, hoping that just like with myself, any flaws we got get better. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not turning my back on them. I'm not dogging them, and I'm not believing, buying, or repeating anything you're saying about them. How about that? How about I stand right there? But yeah, guys. So like I said, we definitely are doing a trivia today. Tomorrow, like I said, other than going to work, I definitely plan to hang out with you guys and love on you guys and thank you guys and get ready for this new year. And then you know, of course, I cannot kick it in the new year and not laugh and talk shit. And then you know, I promised y'all I was gonna name who was messy, who was my clout chaser, who. Oh yes, Hansi. Oh, no problem saying everybody been in and out. In and out. They've been taking calls from their daughters. They working. Yeah. That's okay, sis. I know you busy. That's why I appreciate you even more for being here. But yeah, like I said, you know, I was talking to this guy last night and he was saying how he does all this stuff for his woman and he love on her and he does more for her son than his own father does. And how he be telling her to come move out west with him, but she want to stay south with her family, and her family don't even care about her, and they don't. And I told him, well, the saddest thing is that most of us are chasing the things that show us no respect because we love those things, and we're just waiting for it to love us the same way. But you may never get that. And in the process, you're going to push away people that really love you the right way. I've done it before. I have pushed off people. T, how you doing? I have pushed off people who love me for real, chasing people who didn't even love themselves enough. One thing y'all gonna learn when you chasing somebody for love and validation, you better check if they even love and validate their self. Because if they don't, how will they ever love and validate you? That's what we have to ask ourselves. And when we love ourselves, why would I sit around and wait for that? So sometimes people think I done got so tough or so cool or so real, or the streets or the ghetto or the blackness must have taught me something. No, 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 sweetie. Loving myself taught me what I will and won't take. Loving myself taught me where, you know what I'm saying? Like real. That's what I had to learn. Sure. I can't speak for nobody else. That is what I learned. That's why you be watching people around here, and yeah, I don't care what you say. If you listen to them talking, the hate they got for themselves is so real. Why y'all be worried about what somebody else doing? People always talking about what you eat won't make me shit. Well, that means that if you up 50 hours on a live, why am I talking about it? Because it ain't got nothing to do with me. And if I wouldn't do it, you know how I show you? I don't do it. But on here, it's like, hold on, let's condemn them. I am the God of the world. I am the answer to YouTube. I am the Messiah. I am the you ain't shit. You are you fighting just like them. But yeah. But yeah, so like I said, we're gonna definitely do a couple of lives today, y'all. One of the things I want us to do is I want us to go in tomorrow laughing, enjoying, loving, and living. And so, yeah, like I said, oh, Daddy is. I tell you, it just come from life. I mean, and how I talk to y'all is literally how I am to the world. Less profanity. I give y'all less profanity, but other than that, I'm 100. And sometimes there are some, like I said, when we face to face, it's harder for me to control my anger when you talking to me disrespectfully, when you are doing something to me I don't like. But I'm learning, and even through these things on YouTube, it teaches you real life to just be better, to not always explode. And like, that's what I'm learning. So that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. So I know today I want us to laugh, love, enjoy each other, enjoy the moment. You know what I mean? Not sitting in the moment talking about what the better moments was in life, or sitting in the moment talking about all the bad moments that happened in life. I want us to enjoy the moment. So I love you guys. Thank you for coming on this morning when I just, like I said, I got up this morning. I said, you know what? Before I do anything for real, I'm going to get in here and just talk with my people. I love the kingdom. I appreciate the kingdom. I'm grateful for the kingdom. I'm grateful for every person in it. And I'm grateful for all the respect that has been shown in the kingdom. I'm thankful for it. I am thankful. So when you're wrapping up the year, you got to know what you're thankful for too. But y'all all have a great one. Thank you to my moms. Y'all go ahead. It's around at lunchtime. Y'all go and get some lunch. I'm going to get up. Oh, I'm going to get up and go get ready and stuff. I'm head to this laundry, man, because I just want to get that out the way. And then I would change my linen. Excuse me, I would change my linen before I go to the laundromat. And then I'm going to the laundromat and get that out of the way. Because I don't have a lot of things to do today. I just want to do those lives. I want to chill. I want to soak in some Epsom salt on my hip because my hip is bothering me so it is bothering me so bad. But that's the bad part about when you take a lot of pain because it's bothering me bad. That's why I'm not even like, I can't even just jump up. I can't even get up on here like that. So I'm going to have to get up and get on and get it moving. But I'll be all right. I'll be all right. So I am going to set the next live for either 3 or 4 o'clock. I'm about to do that right now. And I will see you guys then. I love you and see you later. Oh, this is my stomach. I know that. Well, it's funny. They say your stomach doesn't growl because you're hungry. They say it starts making those noises because it's letting you know it's up and working. Go figure. Who knows? All right, guys. Love you. See you later.